Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, people of the internet.
Happy Monday.
Watching YouTube videos.
Yes, hopefully you guys are having a solid Monday, a good Monday night.
Yeah.
Back for another Trips Members Only live stream. Good to see you guys.
Good to see everybody. I think today was a holiday in the States as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I think
Is it Memorial Day?
No, that's in the May.
Or
I think it was
Veterans Day?
Veterans Day. I think they call
Veterans
it.
Day,
Yeah,
okay.
but I don't know. Like you guys, let us know. I don't think it's like a full holiday down there. I don't think.
No, so we have Remembrance Day here. On
Yeah.
November 11th. And the same thing. It's like it's not a federal or national holiday.
Yeah, like it's not a statutory holiday. So like, I think the post offices and stuff are closed, and like.
Yeah.
A few things like that.
I think the LCBO opens up at noon instead of all day.
Some place like that, they'll wait till after 11 o'clock. Yeah. Hey, Vinny and Chris, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Good evening. Sounds so formal, Chris. How you doing, buddy?
Good evening. It sounds like what was his name? Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Good evening.
And I think, if I'm not wrong, Chris, did you guys have your Remembrance Day? Is it on was it on Sunday? I saw stuff online of like stuff on Sunday in the UK.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that. I just know ours is today. It's the 11th month of the 11th hour of the 11th day is when we do our minute of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually saw someone today. They said I posted on one of the local Facebook groups, and right now, obviously, we're right in the middle of autumn, fall, so all the leaves are on the ground. Swords City does like every year they'll get these giant trucks out and they'll go around and like if you rake all your leaves to the road, they'll come around and they have this giant vac and they'll suck them up and take them away for you.
Yeah.
But apparently, someone said at 11 o'clock they shut down all the trucks and they all stood.
Oh, wow.
For a minute of silence.
That's really cool.
I was like, oh, that's actually really nice to hear. Yeah.
Exactly. People like, even people who are working, they'll take the time to.
Yeah. So they said that,
silence.
So someone had commented, oh, that was really nice to see that, these like 22-year-old kids or whatever, like, stopping and having a moment of silence to remember it. So,
exactly.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Hey, Mambo.
Hey, Mambo, how are you? Happy Monday. Oh, okay. So Sunday was Remembrance Day and then Armistice Day today. Okay, so you have like sort of 2 days for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Vinny says Veterans Day, federal holiday, post office closed, still had to try. Okay, so it's your Veterans Day is like our Remembrance Day. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Like I worked like normally today. Like there was for me it was just another Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
Another sad Monday.
Another sad Monday, but yeah.
But they don't really do it. It's always kind of weird because it'd be nice if they did something like. Some sort of like
I'm guessing like
acknowledgement of whatever
No, I'm guessing where you work, they didn't do like a minute of silence or anything.
No, I felt terrible because I totally missed it. I was on a phone call and I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
I always like watching I'll just flip on the CDCs, watch the stuff coming out of Ottawa.
Yeah.
They always do like a nice, they have like their 21 gun salute or whatever it is and fire the cannons off and stuff.
Yeah.
So I always like to watch that. But
exactly, they have one of the veterans do like a speech and stuff.
Yeah.
But the guy who did the speech this year I think it was in Queen's Park. He was 99 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was 19 during D-Day in Normandy.
Jeez, that's crazy. He's probably one of the very few left. Like, there's probably only a handful of these guys left.
So he was 19 in 1944.
It's hard to imagine that. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So, there's less than these guys left, unfortunately, but
yeah. I was actually doing that today, too, at work. It's kind of stressful and dealing with, like, headaches and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, it could be a lot worse. I'm not,
it could always be a lot worse.
Thinking like, hey, think about these poor guys that had to go overseas. And
it's a good day to, kind of take a minute and be thankful for what you
have,
right?
Yeah, I realize that the headaches and stresses I'm dealing with right now are a minutia of what some of these poor bastards went through back in the, in the 40s or whatever, So.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they have 2 minutes of silence. I'm sure that already.
Yeah, both at 11 a.m. our time. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I saw some stuff online of like, I think it was Prince William and Catherine. Putting a wreath down and stuff like that. So
yeah,
here like they do the same thing. Like it's nice in our city. We have like a small outside of City Hall. They have like they have like a statue there of a soldier that they'll do like a big remembrance thing. But I think the night before they have the like the cadets. They'll actually stand guard for like 24 hours out front of it. Like they'll stay there all night.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to do. I mean, it's really important to remember this stuff, especially given what's going on in the world right now. It's so easy to forget what happened in 39 to 45, and
exactly.
So it's good to remember this stuff because
remember our history, so we don't repeat.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes it feels like we're sort of tumbling down some of these same paths. That it's like I think I've seen this movie before, and. Doesn't end good for anybody. So
no,
No, Chris, no Kelly tonight. She got stuck at some last minute work stuff, so unfortunately she had to miss. She might be listening, but no, unfortunately not going to join us tonight.
No.
She passes along her regards to everyone. Says hello.
She sends her regards.
That's right. Hey, David, how you doing, brother?
David, how's it going?
Happy Monday or Tuesday, I guess now for you guys. How you guys finding now everything with the time change? Everyone's settled in nicely the first full week. Now I feel like it's kind of normal.
Yeah, I'm settled in. I'm good.
It feels weird though, getting dark so early.
It does.
They said that so we won't see a sunset before 5 p.m. now till like January 11th, I think they said. That always sounds weird. Yeah, so the sun's gone by 5 p.m. now till till the new year.
All right, well, I'll see you in the new year, sunshine.
Yeah, it is weird though. I noticed that, and then once you hit that sort of tipping point, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it actually once it starts to you get to the lightness again.
Yeah,
it doesn't take long till it's like, oh, okay, it's like 8, 9 o'clock and it's still bright out.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is kind of weird when we think about it. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's one of those sometimes, depending on what time you work at, sometimes you go home, you drive to work in the darkness, and you come home, it's pitch black. You don't even see the sun.
Yeah. Exactly.
I remember doing that when I used to work shift work sometimes. But like you go like a week if you're working like overnight or something like that. It's like you wouldn't see the sun for
I remember doing 12-hour shifts.
It was weird. It's like you wouldn't see the sun for like a week and a half or something like that. It was strange. But so hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Did you guys get up to anything exciting? Here we shot 4 videos, I think.
We did 4 videos.
Yeah, we did a busy weekend for the trips and for Genetics Unfiltered. Yep.
We got 4 of the can. I did edited 2 today.
Actually. Yeah, I did 1 on Sunday, and I got another one to finish up. But yeah, it's good. We did some different stuff too for the trips and stuff we've been talking about doing. So there's really going to be a little different.
Yeah.
One sort of similar but different, then one sort of. We've done stuff like that before, but this one's sort of a different take on it.
New twist.
Yeah.
New twist on an old design.
That'll be coming out next Friday, I think, right?
Yeah, so the new twist on an old design comes out this Friday.
Oh, it is this Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other one comes out the following Friday.
You got it.
I was trying to remember which one was when, but
yeah.
So this Friday, you guys will see what we were up to this weekend.
Yep.
It was fun though. Yeah, it was busy weekend. I spent some time out. It was beautiful out here this weekend. We got really lucky.
We've been super lucky, like all fall for weather, really.
Yeah, like today. Today was a little not so nice. We had a really weird sort of random like massive storm come through at like almost like midnight last night.
Yeah, a tornado touched down in Fergus, which is like not super close to us, but
yeah, close enough.
Closer than I like it to be.
Yeah, it's weird though because it's been really warm. So when you get that kind of cold weather and stuff like that, we're fixing for some sort of crazy storms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I looked at the back window and I could see the tree in the backyard. And I'm like, oh man, is it ever rocking? I was like,
yeah. Oh, rocking the other way.
Yeah,
not this way.
Yeah, I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
So that was a nice little surprise last night. Mama said she was busy baking, made 14 dozen of one type of cookie and 4 9x13 pans of PB marshmallow squares. Oh boy, that sounds good. Mom, you are a baking machine. That is a lot of baking going on at your house.
Yeah.
And it must smell fantastic. Your husband probably loves it.
I was thinking the same thing. Like if you walk to a house and someone's been baking, it always smells so good. It smells like welcoming and
Oh, I know. You're starting to see it more and more now that we're kind of slowly rolling into like the holiday season now.
Yeah.
Like more baking and stuff like that, and more Christmas stuff starting to pop up. It's
I like the idea of baking, but then when I get down to it, I just
no. Well, you guys have seen our
go to the
videos
store and I'll buy some cookies.
You guys have seen us try and cook and bake and stuff like that, and it's always it never goes very well.
We have some problems.
Yeah. David says a quiet weekend here, fireworks and a big bonfire. Photographed a gig in Edinburgh and an album launch that I did the cover pictures for. 3 football matches and 4 Remembrance Day services. Wow, David, that sounds like not a quiet weekend.
Jesus, David.
If that's a quiet weekend, I don't know what a busy one is.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired just reading that.
Chris wants to did you catch any NFL games yesterday?
Yes, I did. I watched the Buffalo game.
Yeah, I had that on in the background when I was editing.
Yeah, it was a Buffalo won, so good outcome.
Yeah.
A lot of guys hurt. Like Coleman, one of the new wide receivers they got, he was hurt. So it was I wasn't sure how they're gonna do, but they pulled off the win.
Yeah, it was scary. Like I said, I had it on the background. I get the alerts on my phone. I was like, oh, it's like
yeah, it was close for a bit.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, they pulled it off.
Yeah. So they're 8-2 now. So they're lucky they're in the AFC East because the AFC East is like terrible.
They're kind of like it's like our Montreal Canadiens being in the Atlantic Division.
So
and they're still in the bottom.
So I think they're going to make the playoffs just because they're in the NFC East.
Yeah, that sort of helps them, eh?
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think they're in that top tier of teams. I think like they're probably like maybe second tier.
Yeah, it's always funny because there's so much hope with Josh Allen, but it just seems like
I don't know. They'll make the playoffs. Maybe like get to the second round. I think, but that might be the ceiling.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hey, Janice, what's going on?
Hey, Janice.
Happy Monday.
How about you? How about you, Chris? I don't know if you watch NFL. I'm guessing you do.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
But you catch any games?
How do you watch NFL, Chris? Do you like? Is it on like just your TV over? I mean, like what you got like Sky Sports or something like that, or do you have to like have like the NFL package?
Good question.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's like on just like network.
Yeah, how do you pick up the NFL? Like overseas?
Yeah, for like us, it's on. Well, obviously we have like TSN, the Sports Network, Sportsnet. But like even like the locals like CTV and Global, they'll on Sundays they'll all show like football games.
Yeah, exactly.
But then we have the NFL package too, where you get like every game.
Yeah.
If you want to pay for that, you can get it.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm curious if it's like just on TV because they obviously they have like Sky Sports and all that stuff over there. So
that's all I know is the only European sports channel I know is Sky.
Yeah. I know there's that BEIN or whatever, BEIN, but I don't know if that's. I think that's.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if that's like UK. That might be more like. I'm not sure, like Spanish.
What if BBC shows sports? Like, if there's a BBC sports channel.
I wonder.
I don't know.
Does the BBC show sports? I wonder. Yeah, well, like here, CBC should like that was the place to watch hockey night in Canada. It's still Saturday nights. It's like a staple.
Then they lost their rights.
Yeah.
Or CBC.
They couldn't compete with the big dogs. Yeah. Like David says, Mambo needs to do a YouTube channel for baking. Actually, that would be fantastic. Yeah. Mambo says cooking and baking is my form of therapy, David. But Chris's baking is baking overload because it gets it. You give it away to all family and friends. Yeah, I know it's so good. My parents have some friends that will give them some stuff. Oh, they always get like good shortbreads and all this stuff. And
oh my god, my aunt makes the best shortbread every Christmas. I'm like, please make the shortbread, and every year she does.
Yeah, everyone has.
Now that I've jinxed it, she'll make it this year.
It's like your staple. There's always somebody like everyone like have like an aunt that makes something or like you're a friend of the family, but everyone sort of has their one like. Yeah, Christmas staple that's like, oh, they're gonna make this and they better because it's really good, or they're gonna have that.
Everyone has their own like specialty.
Yeah, they have like that one thing that like they're known for.
I want to have a thing.
You should.
I want to have a thing. I gotta figure it out.
It's not too late. Just get started. Yeah.
Like, Eric, don't have a thing. It's fine. Just go to the store and buy a pie.
Just make sure the coconut's not rotten, and you're good to go.
This isn't from your channel, is it? No.
You've seen that? That doesn't count. The chili is your thing.
Oh yeah, chili's my thing. Obviously, I did such a good job with that.
Chris says he does. He's got Sky Sports over. Watch NFL. He's at NFL Red Zone.
Oh, Red Zone. That makes sense.
So his team is the Falcons. Yeah.
All right.
The one thing I love with the Red Zone, I always like the Red Channel, where it's like any team that's within the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
They'll show the game, so it'll be like, it might be one game, or they'll show like 6 games, like all picture in picture.
Yeah.
And anyone that's in the red zone, they'll start showing the game on that one channel.
Oh man.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that with most sports because it's, you can't really tell when someone's going to score a goal in hockey or something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I thought it was really neat how they do that. They just have it'll just be multiple pictures of whatever games are going on.
Yeah.
So if you just want to see what's actually the actions happening, it's just one channel. It's really cool.
That's pretty sweet. How are the Falcons doing this year, Chris? I'm not the best NFL overall fan. I'll watch the Bills games, but not like the other teams. I think the last time I watched a Falcons game was when they were like going to the Super Bowl back in like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
That Dirty Bird dance they did like in the end zone.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that was the big dance, the Dirty Bird.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm the same thing. Even like, I mean, I pay attention probably more to hockey than football, but I still don't like.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you who's leading the league and this and that. It's unless I see it on the Canadians like page or something like that, I don't really.
No. I thought I might watch more games because of I got Bet365 on my phone, and I'll do like a couple little bets here and there or whatever.
Yeah.
I can create like a couple $1 bets. I'm not a big spender, so.
No, yeah, for football or.
Yeah, exactly. So for football, yeah.
Yeah.
So if like a Super Boost comes up, I'll be like, oh, I'll just try it and see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I'll usually check and see if there's like a good cheap Super Boost where it's like, oh, I can bet like nothing and win a bunch.
Yeah.
And I'll like bet that.
Go for it.
A lot of times then too, I just forget I even have. I've got FanDuel.
FanDuel, yeah.
But I'll forget about it completely. Then someone like you'll mention it, like, oh crap, I haven't looked at it in forever.
Yeah.
Because I did that a few times. They have like these super boosts where it's like you bet $1 and they're $5 and you win like basically they give you like $70. So back up, I think I have $100 in my like kitty there or whatever my account.
Damn, I got 60.
But yeah, I do cheat. Sometimes I'll go on there too because you can play like roulette and stuff like that or like blackjack.
Oh yeah, they have actual like casino games.
Yeah, a couple times I've gone on. I'm like, I'll just try a round of roulette or something. I put $5 on black and see what happens.
Yep.
It's like, all right, I would have been happy with that $5. I've never been much of a gambler. I'm not very good at it. That's probably why.
Oh yeah, 100%. I can't afford to lose, so
No,
that's why I'm like, yeah.
Or like you said, $20, $40, like that's
Yeah.
But the casino's like, okay, $40 gone. That's
it.
That's a night for me. Whereas,
Yeah.
I know that's not enough to really win anything either, unless you're going to put it all on like one hand with something.
Yeah. And just count. This is it.
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to really make some decent money is to like put $40 on like a single number on roulette.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you'd be laughing if you won it, but you lose, you're like,
no.
That was a quick $40.
Boy, I'll sell my car now, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's crazy though how much like the sports gambling ever since it became legal here.
It opened up like what, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago they changed it over to like. It's weird. We could always bet on sports here. We had like Proline, but you could only do like parlay bets. You had to bet on like at least 4 games.
Yeah, it was run by the OLG, which is the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Association. So it was run by the provincial government. Yeah,
but now they're still in charge of it. But now like you have all these like FanDuels and stuff like that. And you can bet on single game sports bets.
Yeah. So
now it's everywhere.
But yeah, there's a ton of apps.
It's actually really annoying now. Anytime you watch a baseball game or a hockey game or even a football game, it's just ad after ad for like MGM Grand, FanDuel, Sports 365.
It's exactly. Like, and they'll have these old athletes like endorsing them as well, right?
Yeah, it's some weird ones too. Like one had like the Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad.
Jamie Foxx on it.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is like just some really random people shilling their wares.
Where are we in the chat here?
They're at the very bottom.
Hello and all on off screen.
What's up, on screen? What's going on, man? Happy Monday. Chris says our record this season so far is 6-4, playing so much better than last year. Top of our division, looking good. Lost yesterday, but still all good.
6-4, that's not bad.
No, the Falcons are doing all right.
No, that's sitting pretty for a playoff spot.
Yeah. That's one thing I like with football too, because it's only 16. It's such a short season that like every game matters.
It's true.
You watch like baseball. It's like, it's like it's really a long season.
You could be in the basement, like in baseball, halfway through the season.
Oh yeah,
still manage.
I mean the way they have 182 games or something, like it's nuts. Yeah. Even hockey though, hockey's the same thing. Like 82 game season, like
it's a lot.
It's really not till like February and March where it's like, okay, now they need to like really start to, David says he's not really into betting, not so good at it. Yeah, I'm the same way, David. I, every so often, like I said, unless it's kind of like one of those, they have like these, basically they're almost like sure things. It's like, the last one I bet on it was like, I can't remember the odds were, but it was like, if you bet like $5, you'd win like $70. It was like the team would get like 2 shots on net.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, that's basically a gimme. So if that doesn't happen in a hockey game, then something horribly wrong's happened.
Something went sideways real quick.
And you know what it is? They're just trying to get you to bet because they want you to like.
Well, that's the.
They're just trying to lure you in.
That's how like casinos. You see casino with Robert De Niro, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just keep them playing, right?
Yeah, it's like we'll give you this gimme bet. You spend $5, we'll give you 70, but we're counting on you to bet that 70, come back and lose that $70 and extra. Whereas I'm like, no, I'll sit on that $70 and cash it out.
Yeah. Yeah, same David. He says I might stick a line on the lotto if it's a good amount.
Yeah. That's the only thing. Yeah, lottery I will play. Like
I'm gonna pool with some friends.
Well, we have a pool like with us and Kelly and some of our other friends. There's like 6 of us or whatever. That have a pool, and we'll just kind of every Friday buy the Lotto Max or whatever.
Yes, we all pitch in, and if we win the jackpot, we gotta split it. So
yeah. But that's
But I buy the tickets, so if I disappear.
That's right. Eric, he always sends out the lottery tickets never before the draw. It's always after.
Weird how that works.
Here's the tickets from last night's draw. It's like.
Oh, man. But I'm still here, so.
That's right. Clearly not to
Trustworthy.
or you have a whole bunch of money hidden underneath your mattress or something like that. And you're
That's my ploy.
well, actually, that's the problem.
We've won the jackpot already. I just haven't told anyone. I'm just living my regular life.
That's the problem here. They put your face all over the paper and stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
God,
You
yeah.
have to do it too. It's it's part of getting your check.
Yeah, you gotta go into the OLG's winner circle.
Yeah, they do. Well, 'cause they all do like an investigation and stuff like that too before they even give you anything.
Yeah.
You ever see that picture of the guy who won the lottery? Like I think it was like Jamaica or something like that. He showed up like in a screen mask.
No.
And like he wore like gloves and all this stuff.
Like the Ghostface Killer?
Yeah, because he didn't want anyone to know who he was. He didn't want his family to know he won the lottery.
That's smart. Because I mean, after you win, like you just get harassed, right?
Oh, I remember seeing there used to be those shows on TV about like I won the lottery and stuff, and people said it was awful. Yeah.
So Eric, the new Bentley at the door isn't a giveaway.
Yeah. Is that your master? Yeah.
Yeah, same old car.
I just got a car. I just got it washed. So it's different.
Exactly. It's polished.
It looks different in the light.
Yeah, exactly. I got a couple of things done to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's you know, you see those memes. It's like anyway, I wouldn't tell you when I won the lottery, but there would be signs.
There'd be signs.
Yeah,
exactly.
That would be nice. Yeah, I saw it today. I was saying, Eric, I saw for the first time. I think they finally just came to Canada like last week. I saw my first Cybertruck on the road.
Oh, Tesla.
They're ugly as hell.
Yeah,
I thought it would look cooler in person. But
I can't think of the Cybertruck without the rock going through the window.
Oh, I know that was still
at the launch event.
Elon Musk had to talk about how indestructible it was. Throws like a steel ball goes right through it.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose the internet or something? Power?
I heard my
Can you guys see us okay? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, maybe it's just the chat acting up. Looks like everything's okay.
Yeah.
We just got a message on the YouTube chat saying that okay, no, it's just the chat.
Okay, great. Yeah, we just had a message that we were disconnected.
Yeah, it just said the chat disconnected, and we're like, I don't see any like errors or warning things that we're disconnected. But
there's a little bit of crazy weather going on right now, so hopefully our power stays on.
Yeah, I saw the power went down south of by the lake there. There's a big power outage earlier today. Yeah, we had it like we said last night. We had a massive thunderstorm blow through, and there was one around 5:30 that came through again. It's weird because it should be like snow right now, probably.
Don't say that.
I don't want. Yeah,
don't say snow.
I know.
I'm not ready for it. I'm never ready, but whatever.
No, I know. It's always when it shows up, but I don't know. I think it's going to be a warm one.
Crossing everything for that.
David says, biggest sign if I won would be me knocking at your door. With the new Bentley for Eric.
Yeah, exactly. We're Bentley, right?
Mambo says, shh. Yeah, I shouldn't say the S word. That's
That's the worst S word you can say.
That is the worst one, yeah. Especially Mambo living up where they are. They're definitely more likely to get it than
Oh, yeah.
Here, we're so far south now and so close to the lake, and it's with the weather. Like last winter was crazy warm. So
yeah, it was. I mean, we've seen this a bunch of times. It was basically like 3 or 4 months of November.
Basically, yeah. So it was super nice not having to worry about like shoveling and cleaning the car off and stuff. But it
did feel weird.
It felt really weird. It's like this is not what it should be like. Mm-hmm. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Yeah. I was gonna say about the Cybertruck. Yeah, it was just like it looked kind of neat, but I don't know. It's so weird looking. Like it's just so like.
Yeah.
Something that looks like a doorstop. I'm like, oh yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And like they're like 115,000, I think I said, or something like that. It was what I saw somewhere.
Yeah, that was super expensive.
So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Electric vehicles in general, they still kind of.
Yeah.
I think they're really a good idea, but I wouldn't be buying one yet.
No, not at all.
Not until they kind of figure out how to make the batteries last in the. There you go. It does. It looks like a PlayStation 1 car. Yeah, where the angles are so severe on it, they couldn't figure out how to make it look.
The polygon shapes.
Yeah, that's totally true.
That's hilarious.
That's actually a really good way of describing it. You know, it's like we don't know how to make it look like rounded edges, so we'll just make it a square.
Exactly.
And I just wonder too, like even for like the things are. Usually they're taking like aerodynamics and stuff like that when they design these things. I guess they were just like,
this looks cool. Just go with it.
Yeah.
Design over function.
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a few reviews on that when it came out. People on like YouTube having it for. People liked it. Like this, it sounds like it's weird because all 4 wheels turn and stuff like that. Like it takes a while to get used to.
That'd be a little weird.
David said you could buy a small Flagger for the price of a Cybertruck. I know which I would rather get. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely, I'd get a place to live over a car to drive.
Yeah, and live in the Cybertruck. Live in the what they call live in the frunk or whatever.
Live in the front.
They call that front trunk.
Yeah. Get one of those tents over the bed.
Yeah,
Live in
yeah.
that.
But yeah, I mean, to have that kind of money spent on a car, hey, more power to you if you could do it. But
If you can afford it, great. Yeah.
looks like some young kid would go. Yeah, and that's the thing. It just looks so weird because it's so like boxy and square and like.
Yeah. It sort of reminds me of like a DeLorean a little bit in truck form, but
It's kind of got that sort of vibe to it.
yeah, like the stainless steel look.
Yeah. Remember the DeLorean was supposed to come back out?
Yeah.
I don't know whatever happened to that.
Some company in Texas, I think, was doing custom ones.
Yeah, because I remember it was like, oh, it was going to try and make a comeback, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They look cool though. I've seen a few of them. Remember we went to that that comics that thing up in Milton,
Yeah.
and they had a few of them there. I think that's the first time I've actually really seen a DeLorean up close. They look kind of cool,
Yeah, they're super like low to the ground.
but but just the whole wings and stuff like that. Well, even
The going doors.
because even the Tesla has that. Is it the X?
Yeah.
It has those kind of not the exact same, but they do like that same kind of opening.
Yeah. Tricky.
Yeah. Not it's one of those that never took off.
Nope.
David says, I'm starting to look for another car, not looking electric though. Want to go back. Oh, back to diesel, yeah?
Oh, diesel. I saw in your driving video, the last one I watched, I think diesel was a little more expensive than the petrol was. Not by a lot though. But it's the same thing here. Like our diesel used to always be cheaper. Now it's a little more expensive.
Yeah, now it's like 10
cents more.
Like
a liter?
it's a fair difference.
It's a good jump.
But yeah, no, because diesel was always like way cheaper. That was why like
Yeah.
you know, like everyone's like, oh, get a diesel, get a diesel. Now it's like
Yeah. Well,
but, you know, you get better mileage and stuff. And
the Volkswagen diesels used to be popular over here. Then they got in trouble for fudging their environmental
yeah,
numbers.
the
The emission numbers.
Yeah, I remember that. They got in real trouble for that.
Yeah, exactly. So all the Volkswagen diesels got pulled.
Well, you said to do that. I don't know. Do you guys do that? Like maybe in the States or you guys in the UK? Did you have to do the drive clean program? Did you guys ever have that? Like we had that like every time you renew your license, you'd do it, right?
Yeah.
And you had to go. You'd take your car to the garage, and they would basically stick a big hose on the end of your muffler and let it run, and they would measure the emissions that would come out of it.
Yeah.
And if you failed, you had to like get your car fixed to pass again.
Yeah, exactly. There's a bunch of weird conditions though.
Yeah.
If the amount of the repair was over like I think $1,000, you didn't have to do it.
It wasn't even that much. It was because my car failed all the time at the end.
Oh yeah.
Because I had like an O2 sensor, some sort of sensor had gone on my Civic, and it would always fail. But they're like, "Oh, but it costs this, so you don't
have to do it." So it's like, okay, well, I failed the test, but
yeah, it made no sense whatsoever.
Why do the test?
Yeah, but I'm just curious if anyone else had. But now we don't. Then the new they're gone again. Now they took that all out. So
yeah.
Dave said we get that done every year at the Ministry of Transportation. Okay, yeah, no, we had, and they got rid of it a couple years ago. The government, one of the new provincial government came in and said no way. Yeah, Janice 2 smog check. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, no, we had it, and then our provincial government came in, the Conservatives, and said, you're just gone.
Yeah, so we don't have that test done anymore.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's sort of weird how that just it comes in as a whole big thing, and then I just feel bad all these garages. I don't know how much I spent to have to retrofit to like put this crap in there, and now it's like, yeah, it's gone. It's like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with this stuff?
So, new car then. Does that mean we'll see a new car in your driving videos, David?
Do you guys have? You must have a lot. I'm guessing you have more options for diesel over there. Here, we don't have a ton of like diesel options.
That's what I mean. Like, we used to have a lot of Volkswagen diesel options, but then they all got pulled because of their emissions.
Yeah, so like diesel cars, it's. I mean,
there's some diesel trucks.
Yeah,
and that's about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here, diesel's not really much of an option.
No. This is like for bigger vehicles.
Yeah, trucks and stuff like that. Because it's definitely. I remember like, even like 15 years ago, like finding diesel gas could be kind of tough. Mm-hmm. Now it seems like it's more prevalent. Like most gas stations have diesel. It seems like, or every other gas station, but still no like waiting for them to see the gas station that opens up that's just strictly like electric.
Yeah.
No. It's just like a plug your car in like they have in the gas or in the parking lots.
Might be too soon. Just at the looking stage. Won't be new, but would be new to me. Yeah. Almost all my the car I have now is the first new car I ever bought. Before that, it was all used, and I probably would do used again, to be honest, just to save like the all the costs that come with a new car and that depreciation when you drive off the lot.
Well, that's the thing nowadays. You can get new cars, like new used. Like you can get a used car that's like 2 or 3, 4 years old. That's like half the price, you know. And now it's different too. Like we were sort of talking about this, but like, you know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like cars were so expensive and hard to get that even used cars were like crazy expensive. Whereas now things are kind of coming back to normal. Like interest rates are coming down again and stuff. So it's like, okay, now you can kind of afford to, you know, the cost of getting a used car is the savings are much better than what they were.
Every garage has petrol and diesel. Some even have auto gas. Some auto gas.
Yeah, what's auto gas, David? Is that?
I have no idea what auto
No,
gas
I don't know if
is.
that's like a slang for something
I
or.
don't know. Is it like, I don't know, auto gas?
Yeah, let's just see what he says. Yeah.
I can make a bad joke about auto gas, but I won't bother.
Yeah, I think I still like. Again, like the idea of having an electric car, it's like, oh, that'd be great. Just never had to go to the gas station, plug it in all the time and stuff. It sounds fantastic, but I don't know with our cold weather. Well,
I'll have to get a hybrid, I think.
I think a hybrid would be what I would look for next, personally.
Yeah, exactly.
Have the gas electric mix.
Yeah.
Because all electric. I don't know. Like you read so many stories about them and stuff, and for us right now, at least the winters have been so cold. But you hear these guys like out in Edmonton and Alberta and stuff like that, like you know, when it gets like minus 30 and stuff like that, like they do it like. The cars wouldn't even start.
No.
Or they would just like trickle charge and like just barely have enough juice to get anywhere.
They're having a big problem because everyone's going to the Tesla superchargers.
Yeah.
And even those were like having problems charging the cars.
Yeah, because it was so cold. So it's like that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
To just rely strictly on that. It's
Yeah, exactly. And like, you know, with hybrid you go on the battery when it makes sense for the car. They'll switch over with gas when the car needs more power for the engine.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's just a way more efficient way to drive.
Yeah. It's liquefied petroleum gas.
A lot cheaper, or it was kind of like everything else, right, David? Like everything was cheap.
Yeah. That's.
I never heard of that though.
No, I've never heard of
liquefied petroleum.
Yeah, I wonder what would use that. I was talking about cars. How can you get 1877 cars for kids? Donate your car today. Stuck in your head. That is one of those. It's a. If anyone doesn't know, that's you hear it on the radio all the time. It's a jingle on the radio for this charity. You can donate your car for charity, and they'll take it for scrap and whatever money they get from it, they donate to the.
Thanks a lot, Amish Gamer.
But
it's stuck in my head now because as soon as you said 1877 cars for kids, like. In my head, I'm singing the song right now.
Oh, and it's like a kid's voice. 1877.
And even does the little wind up.
Donate your cars today.
1877 cars for kids.
Oh god,
KARS cars for kids.
Yeah, it's the whole jingle. But yeah, thanks. And now it's gonna be stuck in my head too.
It's one of those earworms.
It is, yeah.
I'll be hearing it all night. I probably won't sleep.
Amish Gamers, he saw the TV version hundreds of times in the summer. Yeah, it's on the. It's a commercial. It's on the radio. Yeah, It's just like a really basic commercial, but it's got that little jingle in it where they just sing this Cars for Kids part, and it's it gets stuck in your head all the time. Just like the other day, someone sent me a meme of it was stuck in my head all last week on the weekend. That Scatman song. Yeah, was like, I'm the Scat Man, because someone put something meme with it, and I was like, that's gonna be stuck in my head all. And it was sure enough all weekend. I kept hearing in my head. I'm like, God damn.
So catchy.
Oh, the Jansen, they had that commercial there too.
Get out.
Oh, I did. I thought it was just a Canadian thing, but that makes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I just assumed it was. I'm like, there's no way this is getting out of the GTA.
Yeah, but it did.
But yeah, it's just one of those ones. It's like you said, it's like an earworm. It's just stuck in your head.
Yeah, exactly. Stuck in your head, and then it's like
you gotta listen to something else to try and like knock it out.
I can't. It's in there for good.
I don't know if anyone's ever used it. If it's actually like a legit thing or like
it's a scam. Cars for Kids scam me.
They stole my identity.
Those kids stole my car.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's tried it.
Wow, David met Scatman John many years ago. Really
Yeah.
nice guy. That's awesome.
That's really cool. I mean, like, David, you're always so busy, but you've met a lot of like cool people.
Yeah, you met a ton of famous
Yeah.
people. Yeah, that's just super random too, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
I met the Scatman, not that Scatman, the other one, the singing one.
Oh no. I would just expect him to talk like in scat when I meet him if I met him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Nice to meet you, Mr. Scatman. Okay.
He's like the Micro Machines guy.
I forgot about that
He made
guy.
him he talks super fast. This guy
Yeah.
just talks like scat. Oh yeah, it was one of those. Yeah, it was on a meme. Someone sent me. I was like, oh my god, I know. I was like, as soon as I heard him, like that's gonna be in my head all weekend. And sure enough,
There it was.
lying there on Saturday trying to sleep. It's like, damn you, scat man!
Crank up the white noise. Get him out of my mind.
I tried to block out Scatman with Dayman.
That's hilarious. If no one knows what Dayman is, go watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Look up like Dayman. It's musical they made. It's hilarious.
I was gonna say it sounded like he was singing, gonna do a pee on the salad bowl. That's good. Now I'm gonna hear that. Gonna do a pee on that
Salad bowl. Salad bowl.
Now
Pee on the salad bowl.
that's all I'm gonna hear now. I'm not gonna hear. I have to go listen to that when we're done here.
What's David saying? I worked for BBC Radio,
Radio
Radio
One.
1 for 6 years, and then 8 years in the theater. I've met hundreds of bands and celebs.
Oh, that's really cool, David.
Nice.
When you worked for Radio One, were you like doing stuff like? No, I mean, I guess not on air, but like in the control rooms and stuff like that, or something like photography based. That's cool though. BBC Radio One.
I have a real bad earworm whenever I see BBC. I think of the Mike Myers song from Austin Powers on the BBC. BBC One, BBC
Oh
Two,
yeah,
BBC Seven, BBC Heaven.
that's right. I remember. Yeah,
It's Mike Myers as Austin Powers character singing about the BBC.
that's right. Remember that? Yeah. He had a bunch of songs in that one. I remember that Daddy Wasn't There.
Oh yeah, that was the more serious one.
Yeah.
We shouldn't laugh about that.
There's a be honest, most are just normal folks. Well, and that's
That's what you want to
because
see,
they
though.
are. I mean, like whether it's the King of England or
Yeah,
people like us or everyone, we're all just everyone's regular people. Like no one's better than anyone else. It's
well, it's good to hear because I always, some people say never meet your heroes or whatever.
you hear that a lot.
They'll
Yeah,
always like disappoint you, but it's good to hear like some of these, celebrities and famous people are just normal, just good people.
I saw a clip the other day popped up on TikTok or something like that, and it was Taylor Swift getting. She must have been I'm assuming she's at a football game,
Yep.
unless it was her concert. I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard to tell, but they're like, you could tell it was obviously like behind, like under the ground of the stadium.
Yeah.
And they rolled up in like a little golf cart, and there was a bunch of people there trying to like get close. And this security guy's like, get back, and you hear Taylor Swift says to him, "Can you say get back, please?"
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So just a nice little like.
Throwing some manners there, yeah.
Yeah, just say at least be somewhat civil to these people. Like,
Yeah.
I know they want to see me, but obviously they can't because it's
There's a balance between like their safety and also being respectful of the
yeah,
fans.
but they're also So I thought that was kind of nice to see. Like it's like she didn't say it out loud, but just you could hear her those clearly say it. Like,
Yeah.
Get back, please. And the guy's like, get back, please.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, everyone puts their what do they say? Everyone puts their pants on one leg at a time.
That's how you do it.
I don't wear pants.
Whoa!
These are an optical illusion.
Oh my god. There's no pants at all. It's AI pants. If you're in like the studio with me right now, it's quite the sight.
They're space pants.
Oh my god. Space pants.
Yeah, so I was a photographer outside broadcast and moved over to Radio 2 for a while. I was on air a few times. So, that's so cool, David. You've had quite the career
No kidding.
with photography. That is awesome. And I don't I don't remember ever we talked about did you go to school for photography, or how did you get into it? Just as like a hobby? I can't remember if we've ever had that.
Well, I mean, it's so big. You probably just showed up and said, "I'm the photographer."
Give me the camera.
No, I'm just joking. But like, yeah, well, like, it'd be good to know like if you started off in school that way or just got some experience and kind of went into
Remember,
business.
like in high school we had photography class. That was a ton of fun.
I never had that in my high school.
I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't very good with the whole ISO and aperture. And it was fun though. Going
Yeah.
like we got to
The
develop.
what's that called? The triangle of. This is how good my photography knowledge is.
You know, you call it like the Holy Trinity.
Holy Trinity,
That was
thank
at
you.
Henry's. We took that course.
Yeah, we took a course at Henry's to try and learn how to be photographers,
Better videographers. Yeah.
better videographers.
But you know, it was fun though. Like I mean, it was cool. We got to develop our own photos and stuff like that. That was really neat.
Yeah, my school had a dark room, but no teacher really had a course on how to.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so. Yeah, we actually had like a. Yeah, oh, man, I can't remember the teacher's name now. He was really good. But yeah, it was fun though. You know, you go out and like taking, you know, and then you develop like you take like the roll and then develop the film and like make like a little test bed of it all and then take each photo. And it was cool.
Nice.
David says, "It was a hobby. It was always a hobby. When I left school, became a joiner. Did that for 11 years. and went back to college for a bit. A paper. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool, David.
Yeah. That's you know, it's always good when a hobby turns into a job because then it's more of a passion thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's always the. You know, it's nice to hear that.
Yeah. Because you know, I think we're sort of the same way. Like I think our day jobs are definitely not our passion, more or less.
No, and that's sort of what led us to end up
Yeah.
ultimately starting a YouTube channel. Like, was just kind of not so much just that we missed making videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we were doing it, but like doing it more like for businesses and stuff, which
Clients.
was fun. But again, it's not, you know, that's not the.
There's not the same freedoms, right?
No, exactly. So we're like, oh, let's just start a YouTube channel, just do whatever we want. And that's sort of how we ended up here.
Here.
Yeah, here.
Here.
With all this crazy stuff on this plant that's got to get cut back. That looks like a weed plant.
The plant's taking your spot.
It's getting big, yeah.
It's
I'm surprised it hasn't died down here, to be honest. But it seems like
I'm really impressed. Like,
it's thriving.
I don't know how much like attention that plant gets, but
not nearly enough, I don't think.
But it's still here.
Yeah, no, it's holding on. The money tree. It's got to. It's our key to freedom.
Yeah.
David said, "Well, at college, I was a mentor, and I'd actually had more published than the lecturer." Really? That's funny.
The student becomes the teacher.
That's right. You'd be like, "Hey, you know what the hell you're talking about?"
I'll take over this class.
That'd be a good guy. I have a friend of mine. He's a college professor now. He was actually we both worked with him, but he was an editor. Now he's back teaching college. Would that be? I don't know, be good or bad. Be curious to talk to him what it's like.
Yeah. It's just got its headaches and stuff.
Well, I mean, the schedule's probably fantastic.
Oh my god, the schedule's amazing.
There's probably a lot of headaches to put up with for that.
Yeah, I think student headaches and then probably some parent headaches too now. And
That's probably a lot of that too. Yeah, I remember hearing that someone saying, like, oh, now there's parents calling for kids and stuff, which was like, unheard of for like, even for us. Like, imagine in college, your parents calling in sick for you. Be like, like, you want me to do what?
Yeah, calling sick. Like, why calling sick for college?
Yeah, but imagine your parents doing it for you.
Yeah.
David, you go back to college once a year and give a talk to the new students. Oh, that's so cool, David.
That's awesome. I remember when I was in school for television broadcasting, like I always liked when they had like speakers come in.
Yeah, because they always had like people would come in that were working in the industry, whether they were out, 5 years or 25, 30 years. But it was always good to hear them.
Yeah, because it was, that doesn't sound cheesy, but it's kind of inspirational to hear like, oh, like people can do this course and like, make a career out of it.
Well, that is exactly it. It's like, oh, you can do something here, and like people are doing it and doing some cool stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
It was always good to see that stuff, because you're kind of like, you never know. It's like, what am I going to do after I graduate? Like,
I've never been asked to come back and talk.
No, me neither.
What does that say?
Just
I don't want to think about it.
Just show up one day.
I will. Who are you? Eric, damn it. I'm here to talk.
You could go give like a motivational speech.
I could.
You could be like me.
Work hard, kids. Don't be like this guy.
Yeah. Wait, I thought you were here to motivate you. You were motivating you what not to do.
Exactly. Because you want to see a grown man cry?
Why did I agree to this?
I feel awful. I get paid for this appearance, right?
You got to pay for my own parking. What the hell?
Oh my god.
When you think about it, I haven't worked there 30 years. That's it. Yeah, no, you do what you love and enjoy it. Then that's yeah, no, that's good because a lot
Yeah.
of people can't say that.
Mhm.
I wish I could say that. I was doing my dream job, but
No,
maybe one day.
maybe one day.
Yeah, so I also have a camera club wanting me to do a talk too.
Oh, that's really cool.
Well, man, yeah, I mean, you've got so much experience being out and about shooting everything that, yeah, you probably got tons of stories.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
What's on much gamers thing? I saw my name pop up.
Eric used to go back to college and talk to the new students until the college found out.
Oh no, Eric, you're banned. Oh, but I'm alumni.
Not anymore.
Ah,
My diploma.
oh God. There goes my diploma. Can I get my tuition back? No.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. No, God, no.
No,
That's
no.
not happening.
No, actually, there's a big problem up here now. A lot of universities are they're not they're short on funds because there's less students coming in.
No, because of all the rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That,
Yeah, so my brother told me like for the first time his university called him up and was asking for money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm waiting to see if they call me up.
Yeah.
Or those no better. Eric is happening. Don't waste the phone call.
Oh, yeah, they call me over there. Actually,
Yeah,
I think that's about a refund.
yeah, exactly.
Third year felt kind of phoned in, I think, from a teaching perspective. I'd like a refund on that year.
Yeah, exactly. Like paid third year was all about the co-op.
That's right. Yeah, no, times are tough for everybody now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know where my diploma is. I put it somewhere safe and can't find it. There's a picture of me in my gown. Yeah, I have a diploma floating around somewhere.
I don't think I've framed mine. I planned on framing mine at some point in time, but it's still I think in the original binder that it came in.
That's right. I remember it came in like a.
It's like a plastic, like a vinyl binder. It came in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
They gave it to you on good old graduation day. I did graduate.
It seems like, man, oh man, that seems
Believe
like
it or not, I did graduate.
it seemed like a long time. It was a long time ago, actually.
Exactly. They don't put your grade on the diploma, which is helpful.
That's I remember
But,
them saying everyone gets the same piece of paper in the end, whether you get A's or C's or whatever in
Yeah.
between. It's like
Exactly.
as long as you get that piece of paper,
Yeah.
then you're in, or
Yeah.
you can fake it till you make it. David says mine was in the card too. Okay, nice. Hey, Arctic Ginger, what's going on?
All right, Ginger, how's it going?
I got a 20-year service frame certificate on Friday. All right, congratulations, 20 years. That's amazing. I'm guessing is that
That's quite the feat.
from your work? 20 years of service. That is a long time, man. That's awesome. Congratulations.
I'm just gonna make up my own achievement awards and frame them.
Yeah. Give it to yourself.
Exactly.
Give yourself the Eric Award of Achievement, awarded to Eric by Eric.
Thank you, Eric. Oh,
Even son yourself.
I didn't son myself. I didn't see this coming at all.
Can't believe it.
Oh
I'm so
man,
grateful.
finally! I've been working so hard for this.
See, that's 20 years, man. That's impressive. That is really good, man. Congratulations.
Very cool.
There you go, Eric of the month.
I love it. I'm the Eric of the month. Every month of the year.
It'd be like that. I always think of this. You ever watch The Sopranos where there's that picture of Paulie Walnuts where he's the employee of the month. He's got this like sanitation award. It's like, how the hell is he employee of the month? It's like some knocked off, phone job that he's doing it.
Somebody fake.
Some sort of front, yeah.
Yeah. David has to make his own tooth. There we go, David. We're in the same boat here.
Which way David? Yeah, he's self-employed. He's employed the month every month.
It's true.
That's the beauty of being self-employed.
He can give himself a bonus and a raise. Like
that's right. He can. Yeah. It's weird to reprimand himself.
That
makes
is
it awkward.
weird.
Yeah, he gets to write himself up. Look in the mirror. We need to have a talk. You're out of control.
Your attitude's really dipped, Wordle.
But yeah, that's the joy of being your own boss. So it definitely is you don't have to worry about your own motivation.
Well, that's exactly.
That's what a lot of people I think when they try and start their own businesses or do solo stuff is that it's easy to overwork and because there's no one to tell you not to, but it's also easy to like.
I think if I was
coast
full time like self-employed, I think I'd have to make sure I was like disciplined.
I would
because
I
could probably spend the day doing nothing and then start losing, like that could become a habit, and then lose a couple of days, like, uh-oh, I
Yeah,
got bills to pay.
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
yeah. You need to be
So I think it's a real skill to be self-employed because there's a lot of different
Oh.
aptitudes you have to have.
Oh, definitely.
skills, yeah.
Not just because that's the thing is taking pictures is just a part of his job, right? It's
Oh yeah,
all the other things that go with having a
he's
business.
also he's also the business too, right?
Yeah, exactly. So there's
The
lots
business
of
end.
there's lots of facets to it. Yeah. There's a cool Ontario YouTube stream on Saturday where a woman walked the whole of Yonge Street from East Gwillimbury to the lake. Wow.
Oh my god.
So she walked all the way from like almost
She
up.
walked 58 kilometers
That's
in
crazy.
19 hours. That is wild.
That's really cool, Amish Gamer. I should. Do you know what the YouTuber's name was? If you want to mention the channel name, I'd be curious to check that out just to see like. So you guys have
Good
done
for her though.
Yeah,
That's
so like
impressive.
Yonge Street is like one of the main streets in Toronto, and I think it's the longest street in the world, or
It
something
was
or
hectic.
other.
I'm not sure if it still is, but yeah.
But so like East Gwillimbury, that's like probably 2 hours, hour north of Toronto, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not super far north, but
It's 58 kilometers north of the
Yeah.
lake. So
but so she
tells you
walked
something
from there down in this one street all the way down to the lake. That's crazy.
Hopefully she had a ride back.
There's a time lapse as well for 2 full parts of her. Gotta be curious what I know. Obviously, I've been out of Yonge Street a million times, like in
Yeah.
Toronto. But once you get like
Yeah.
out of Toronto, what is it like? What does it look like?
What was Amish Gamer? What was the perspective she did? Was it like a body cam kind of shot, or was she like talking to the camera? I'm really curious.
T-shots. Cool. I definitely have to check that out. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah. Be a really interesting view, I think, because you're coming way north of the city, where I'm guessing it's, countryside.
Did you see like? Because I don't know. Am I crazy? That seemed like a long time to walk 58 kilometers, 19 hours.
I don't know. I don't think it's that long, really. I think it's a pretty good pace.
I have no idea. Yeah, I'm trying to think how long it would take to.
I have no way to gauge that, to be honest.
No, that's interesting.
I haven't walked that long ever.
No, I was just trying to think how long it would take to walk that far. I can't tell if that's really fast or like. There's a phone camera on a gimbal, first person. That's really cool. No, David just sent a scary pic.
Oh, it's a young David looking very studious.
Oh, wow.
David, is it cool if I show the chat? Your choice, of course, but that's oh wow.
Yeah, a very young, very dapper looking David.
Exactly. David on graduation day.
With the tube.
Yeah.
The diploma tube. I go for it.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go, guys. Here's a young David. Oh, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and fresh face, ready to take on the world. Diploma in hand.
Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. David, diploma in hand. There we go. A young Mr. Wardle on graduating. This is a diploma. Yeah, there's David. Very cool.
Oh, I was like, "What's on your? What is it? That's just
Really?
that's the wall behind the photo."
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out what was over top of the picture. That white
I
back.
don't know. I mean, it really hasn't changed a whole lot, to be honest. Like, I see that picture, I think that's,
No, I
it's
mean,
easy to tell that's David.
I think Dave's got a little more facial hair now, and it looks like a little longer hair. But yeah.
It's not like some people, like, when they from college to now, they've changed a ton. Easy to recognize that's David.
No, Dave said that was almost 30 years ago.
Oh my God.
What did they do when we will find out like our college photo? I don't even think I have my graduation photos. I think I might have the ones that still have like the Jostens logo on it that say like not for sale or something like that. You know those ones? I think those are the ones I have.
The proofs?
Yeah, that's the proofs. Yeah. I don't think I ever bought any of those. I should go back now, but I want to purchase them now. Actually.
I'm ready. I'm ready to purchase these.
Could
now.
you go into the vaults, please, and find my photos?
Exactly. Find my old photos, please.
We should try and find those. It'd be hilarious. I don't even know. Just to show find our graduation
I think
photos.
my parents would have bought one
Yeah.
and put it in a frame, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and look. I can take a picture of it in the frame.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely it's not hanging up at my parents' place anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I don't. My high school one is. That's an awful photo.
Oh boy.
I just look really awkward. I don't know what I was doing. Like I'm not really smiling. I'm just kind of like. It's just Yeah. Oh, next time I'm over there, I'll take a photo of it. I'll share it on one of our live streams. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I thought he said I was done or something.
Just lie and say that's your photo.
Which one?
The rocket.
The rocket was sharp.
That's me.
Your eyes are really intense. Oh yes. Almost Gamer says she took a few short breaks and then other YouTubers joined her once she got to Toronto. So I guess all the time. Okay, no, that's I have no idea. Like 58 kilometers. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know how long it would take me to walk that, but that is just really cool. I have to definitely check that out though. Thanks for letting us know, Honest Gamer. That's I'm just curious what the young shit looks like up in East Gwillimbury.
Yeah, not sure. I guess you can watch the video and find out.
Yeah, it's like magical up there.
Magical. We should do the same thing on Lakeshore. Do a Lakeshore walk from like Hamilton to Toronto.
We get from like
what did I sign us up for?
Sorry, we get to Hamilton. I want to make it to the canal in Hamilton. Like, I'm out.
I got a cramp. I'm done.
We've gone a kilometer.
Go on without me.
This is impossible. I know we can do this. David says, watch one of my videos, Mamba. Oh, Mamba said it was nice to put a face to David's name. Yes, you can always check out David's on YouTube. So
David has a great channel. Go check him out.
Check him out. He does like lots of food tastings in Scotland. He does like videos. He takes you around the neighborhoods and stuff like that. It's really cool stuff.
Kind of like not exactly the same, but like he'll do drives around in Scotland and Edinburgh and stuff.
Yeah, it's neat. It's cool to see how different it is there.
Yeah. Very cool perspective.
Which is funny because you get used to like we obviously are used to where we live. You see them every day, so you don't really think much of it. And you see like Scotland, it's like holy crap, does that look totally different than because there's so much history in all these like old cities and towns and buildings and stuff. We're here.
Forget how young our country is.
Yeah,
we're so young.
And then that's old. Here, at least where we live, it's been torn down.
Oh yeah, that's actually a big problem over here. Like, there's not a lot of historical buildings because
there's a few churches and things like that, but everything else is like the oldest thing is like they're all like in the 50s.
The 50s and 60s was where a lot of our buildings were built.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ooh, Art of Ginger had a KFC festive sandwich tonight with stuffing and cranberry sauce for dinner.
Oh, we tried that.
We tried that. We had them on was it last year's Christmas stream?
I think so, yeah.
But they were, I love the KFC.
I thought I'd hate it because of the cranberry sauce, but it was really good.
Yeah, cranberry sauce I'm still on the fence about, but
it was good.
But it's got that like the stovetop stuffing and stuff like that. We have actually maybe thinking that we have a Chick-fil-A that opened up here now, and it's like it shares the same parking lot with KFC. I feel so bad for that KFC because the Chick-fil-A is insanely busy because it's the only one around here. There's the other one's in Mississauga, which is like a half an hour from here.
Yeah.
So it is just like a nightmare in the parking lot. The way they have the drive-through and there's poor KFC, no one can get to it anymore because all the traffic into the Chick-fil-A blocks the parking lot.
It's a traffic jam going to Chick-fil-A, so every other store in that plaza is impossible to get to.
Yeah, I feel bad for KFC, but it's like
good for Chick-fil-A, I guess.
Yeah, we still haven't been to it yet because it's
impossible to get to.
We've been to Chick-fil-A a few times. We went to one in Mississauga. The first one we ever tried was when we were in Buffalo there
with the Buffalo
years ago. Yeah. David says where I live and there's an abbey. It was built in 1136.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so that's insane.
We have nothing close to that old here.
No, I mean Canada itself, 1867. So like,
we're 700 years after that.
And even then, there's at least we're around here. There's nothing close to like.
No, you're gonna have to go to one of the older cities like Kingston
or Ottawa, Quebec City.
To see some history.
Toronto's got some stuff, but not that old per se. Like even downtown, like there's some older buildings, but they're like 1900s.
Yeah, Toronto really boomed in like the 60s and 70s. So
then they just tore down and like I said, a lot of stuff here now. It's like it's like in the 60s. It's
because before that, Montreal was the most popular, had the biggest population in Canada.
Yeah. So Quebec City is really cool though, because Quebec City is really, it's got like really the old stuff of the Citadel and the Plains of Abraham. Yeah, it's really cool.
I want to go back to Quebec City. I was there when I was like a little guy, like 3 or 4 years old. So I don't remember it.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, I was there in grade. I mean, I was still little. I was grade 8.
Yeah.
Just 13, old enough to appreciate it a bit, but like at 13, it's
Yeah.
We were more running around getting like switchblades and like naked playing cards and stuff like that.
What? You weren't going to get an education?
No, I know. School trips were the best back in the day.
I know.
Did everyone run around causing trouble? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I'd love to go back again. Yeah. David said he loved Quebec City.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super nice. It's it has a very, all of Montreal, Quebec is like that, really very European feel, but Quebec City especially, yeah. You got Upper Quebec, or Upper, the old and new. It's really, really nice. Maybe one day we'll do a road trip there.
Maybe.
We've actually talked about that. Maybe that'd be kind of cool to try and do one day.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is it. It is 8 o'clock. I think it's time we call it a night and get ready for a Tuesday. So, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Like I said, Kelly sends her regards, and she'll be back next week. All three of us will be here. Stick around, because next week we will definitely let you guys know, because we have, by this time, next week we should be good to announce. We are definitely got our Merry Tripmas live stream on the books. So I think next week we'll probably do let you guys know exactly what day it's going to be, because I think we'll go through and make sure nothing's going to change. So we'll drop that.
I'm sure our schedule's all set by then.
That's the plan, at least.
Work
yeah.
schedules, hopefully.
All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great week. And don't forget, guys,
You're
awesome. Take
Bye,
care, everyone.
everyone.
Thanks,
Take
everybody.
care.
David, thanks, brother. Bye, everyone.